I was a rapper.
Ah.
Yeah. I used to rap like I was that guy. People saw even Kwata in me, you know. My
Okay.
name was Lekzy Dam, like that kind of. Back in the day.
Can someone learn to be a comedian?
Oh, yeah, I think I stand to be corrected, but I've heard KSM one time say he learned how to tell jokes in his sleep.
Yeah.
It came new force like that. So how can I use an unconventional means or ways to get the media talking without me necessarily paying for it? One blogger, he came, I was around, though he didn't know I was the one about to be unveiled. He was like, now politician Bernard, you unveiling Vits. As a Vits and Guanwa, like, and I'm saying, an interview with Kwame Sefakan. I said, oh, now we had new force. I was like, like he was so disappointed,
Yeah.
but he liked the idea. Like, comedy, it's nice when you write your jokes from the house and you come in, tell it to the audience. But it is nicer when you involve the people in the auditorium. You get to a point in your, I don't know about other comedians, but when you get to a point in your career, why write a joke when you can actually write a joke on stage? Kula, there are some people that your truth is their truth.
Yeah. What you say,
until Kula says that this news is accurate. Any other person who says it's telling a lie.
So then you do that. He talk the young corner where I just cut that side.
Oh, okay.
That's I cut that side. I get 100K subscribers, so I say, we'll make I just set them up.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I just set them up. So then you know no safe.
You
know no safe. Yeah.
Sometimes they will give you Yoko. You don't know.
Anyway, Charlie, welcome to the studio. I'm here with one of the finest comedians we have in the country, Brahima.
Hey, this name, I hear keep. I drop him as I go to share it.
But all this while then your this in the Emmanuel Cancer answer.
So if you mention Emmanuel, it tells me where you know me from.
Yeah.
Like from JSS to secondary. No, even JSS. Then secondary, it was the nickname. Then tertiary, I started using Nana Kwame. So most people that knew me way back. So if I hear somebody call me Nana Kwame, I know where you know me.
Yeah.
Like which category I can place you.
Yeah. So, but you see, there are some girls who like they know your nickname, they know that this is Lekzy DeComic, but they don't want to call you Lekzy DeComic. They want everybody to know you. So Emmanuel there,
it's true.
That's in the vex.
Yeah, for real.
Anyway, this is Lekzy DeComic. If you don't know him, then Charlie, you need to update your sense of humor because he's one of the best comedians we have in the country. And I'm here to have a conversation with him. Sorry. This man has caused trouble for some people and we'll get there. But before we get there, bro, everything cool.
Everything nice.
How long have you been in the game?
I'll say all my life, but I started making money from it for about 12 years to 13 years now.
12 to 13 years?
Yeah.
That's when you started
professionally, I started around 2012, 2013. Then I started making money off comedy around 2015.
Okay.
2014, 2015.
That's when you started making
money. Like not money, but I people would actually call you and say, "Oh, take money after a performance."
Right.
They don't ask you how much you're charging, but when you leave, they give you something.
Yeah. But when you were young, was it this that you wanted to do?
No. I never.
Those days, if they say, "What do you want to be in future?" What were you saying?
It changed over time.
Yeah. What was the first one?
Primary was, I was supposed to be a medical doctor because my science then was quite good, my maths and all. Then it changed to arts. Okay. So my drawing and my pre-tech got better. So I tuned into arts. Then arts, because I was tertiary too, I did graphic designing. So the original plan for myself and that of my dad was for me to complete school and go and work with daily graphic operator, because he had a friend there who had guaranteed us that after school he would get me a desk, so I started working. But when I went to tertiary, I think second year, things changed. Yeah.
What was the turning point that made you shift your focus from everything, and then maybe you started developing your comedic skills? Like you felt like I'd be funny for class or something.
Yeah, so the thing that it'll be funny. I was a rapper.
Ah,
Yeah. I used to rap like I was that guy. People saw even Kwata in me, My name
okay.
was Lekzy Kudam, like that kind of. Back in the day, I rap with the whole proverbs and yeah. But in the group, I was that clown. Me everywhere I found myself, class, church, everything, I was that clown in there. So I kept making them laugh and all that. Then my group, the leader, then Jam, he was also supposed to be a musician. Now he's into tourism.
Okay.
He called me one time and said, Alexi, Charlie, they pay me, say people they talk, say Ghana comedians not there. But you be that guy. I remember when we were in school, Doomsaw era, like when they decide not to turn on the plant, or maybe entertainment is happening and light goes off, everybody comes out. You see about hundreds of the guys around you, and you just do it effortlessly. So why you not go do comedy? And he was saying it in trees, so it came out too aggressive and
Yeah.
very, very insulting. I said, no, I'm not doing it. Then I think one time he called me, said he had seen a platform at Accra called the Comedy Bar. It was happening at Silver Lounge. That time, Plus FM was, I say, YFM was also at the top.
At the top. And then Silver Lounge was where now KFC is. Or Burger King. Burger King. It's Burger King.
Yeah.
The place, yeah.
I said, okay. So he said, okay, if you go and do comedy and you don't do it well or it doesn't go well, I'll stop doing radio. That time was with Focus FM. I said, okay. So I went to do comedy hoping that somebody will lose his job. Because I knew I cannot commercialize what I was doing. I feel like it is the normal like jokes that I pass through, conversations that people laugh about, not to commercialize.
Yeah.
But when I went on stage, I think my first 30 seconds to 45 seconds, I had a standing ovation.
Hey.
Then it went on. They had given us 2 minutes. So every comedian, the young ones, everyone that goes on stage, because as a comedian, you have 1 minute to prove a point. After 1 minute, if no one is laughing, you are losing it. Because it takes a lot for people to take off their eyes from the phone to look at you.
Yeah.
So if within 1 minute you don't make a statement for them to, okay, now you are worth our time, and they go back to their phone, it will take a miracle.
Yeah.
But they kept giving me the energy. And the guy who gave us the time, James Brown, he was then the brain behind the comedy battle. He was like, keep going.
So you went more than the 2 minutes.
But I just dropped microphone and I left. There I got myself a manager. I think when I left, I got a call from one of my guys. He was actually part of the organizing team. He was my then secondary school. He was our SRC secretary, and I was quite rebellious. I didn't like them. I felt like they were not doing things right on campus. Life had a way of bringing us together. So he was with the comedians. Then he called me and said, "Yo, do you want to be managed?" I said, "Yeah, I don't know what I do, but if you feel like there's something in there to manage, I give it to you." Then we started working from there.
That was when you got your first break.
Then we started working, and he started introducing me to the mainstream comedians that like the DKBs, the David Oscars, the Foster Romanos. There's been times that DKB and Co will go for interviews, and he would just call me that, "Dude, the boys they go interview, come." And I had not gotten to the level to be interviewed among these guys. But so they'll see me, and the interviewer will go like, "Yeah, so we have DKB interview, we have Foster Romanos. Yeah, young man, who are you?" I was like, "My name is Lekzy DeComic." And that time, to DKB would never show up early. To date, he doesn't show up for shows early. So if you're an open mic comedian or an open micer, he would never get to see you. So he had never seen me on any platform. But here I am with him on an interview, and he watches me with some IB and all.
Right.
But for some reason, we grew through the ranks, and we are here.
Right. Now we'll take a step back, talk about the childhood, the schools you attended, and then we move forward.
Yeah.
So that means that friend of yours is like you owe him your career or something like that.
Yeah. The Gem there, I feel like he dreamt of this dream. If it's a it's a good thing to say. Like, it sounds right
Mm.
before I even like lived it. So I don't know. Charlie, he do everything because for the first time in my life, I felt like the oxygen I've been breathing made sense. Like I was actually living or meeting strangers from nowhere. There was no familiar face that night, but they were just laughing. I was like, this thing, it's really a big deal. I need to start paying attention to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which school did you attend? Which schools? From
Um,
primary to
A
GSS?
lot.
Okay.
I went to Wiseway. Now they've given out the classrooms as rooms for rent.
Hey.
So even if I tell you this, I used to go to this school. So Crèche. Then I went to Saint Lawrence. Then from Saint Lawrence I went to Grace Preparatory. Then from Grace Preparatory I went. So primary was at Grace Preparatory. Then I went to JSS at Saint Mark Methodist Preparatory.
That's where? Which
Dakuman.
Dakuman. Okay.
So Grace is at First Light Carnation.
Okay.
Saint Mark at Dakuman. Then St. Lawrence is at Becca. It's at Becca. Then for tertiary, I went to Kufodia Sectec.
Okay.
Then I did TTU. Then it was still Poly. But now my school has changed, so TTU. Takoradi Technical University.
Okay, so SHS was Kufodia Sectec, and then you went to TTU. But when you were there, it wasn't TTU.
No.
It was T-Poly.
T-Poly. That time, the gates, I remember the first time I got there, the driver said, we are here. You said Takoradi Police. And I said, no, I didn't say Takoradi Prisons. Because the entrance, if you look at the gate, it doesn't look like a tertiary institution. But now, it is better.
Yeah, now it's better.
Yeah,
when my senior brother was also going there, we got to the town and we didn't go to the school. He was going to BU. They say BU.
Oh.
Yeah.
So I was at BU.
Oh, okay.
But I was doing a course that required me of being on main campus. But the main campus ladies, they were not too distant. So
BU girls.
The BU girls, I said, I go there here for long.
When we went there, I saw like the places that they call hostel.
Charlie.
Somebody's room, some corner B or say a hostel.
Charlie.
Hey.
Crazy.
But anyway, so now comedy. You had like your normal playful this and then you just tried it. But is this something someone can learn? Can someone learn to be a comedian?
Oh yeah. I think I stand to be corrected, but I've heard KSM one time say he learned how to tell jokes.
He learned.
Yeah, how to tell jokes. He wasn't that your regular guy who tells jokes, but he learned how to tell jokes. So people learn. Learn, but it is much better when it naturally comes to you. Yeah, but I think when you hang around comedians for a while, you start developing some good sense of humor. Because my PA lately, Albert, the things he's been saying, like I know very soon I'll put him on stage because it's something a comedian should say. But he's been saying. But when I met him initially, he wasn't having that thing. So I think when you get close and mingle with comedians for a while, you start developing the whole like how to put jokes to one or two together to make it fun.
Do you get offended when someone, like comedian, if you say it in the local language, I say, Jimmy, something like that. Do you get offended when people say that in the local language? Yeah, quite with Jimmy.
Well, after a show, yeah.
After a show?
Yeah, after a show, I feel when Ghanaians are overwhelmed with what they saw, and maybe they love what you did, they don't know any better way of expressing it by saying, actually, with Jimmy, like, that one, I got some money, I'm fulfilled. But there are some days that I'm very hot, like I'm doing something, and you go, hey, Jimmy for. It hits, You begin to question, like, is this profession really something you want to do? But yeah, regardless, it's all part of it.
And do you think Ghanaians have accepted comedy?
Yes.
Like they now accept comedy?
Oh yes. If not to brag, I've filled the National Theatre like twice. I've done Snap Cinema. My first show, when I started working with my manager, we started a show called A Laugh Line. And we're doing it as Silverbirds Cinemas. And we moved from the smallest hall to the medium hall to the biggest hall. And at some point, people had to stand
Wow.
to watch comedy. And this issue I'm talking about is, I can backdate it to 2015, 2016. And now we are feeling RNS. My last special I did at UPSA, you should see numbers. Crazy. And if not Ghanaians, who are the people showing up? So I would say that, and then they are paying good cash. Recently, Dankweku Yabua did a show at the conference center, and you should see the price of the tickets.
Yeah, even the people, the kind of people who came.
Yeah, and you had people with money at the gate, but the place was packed. We couldn't take more.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's the level at which comedy has got into.
And do your parents, are they happy with what you're doing? Like, how did they take it at first?
No. Initially, my dad, he didn't get, because he thought even if things could get worse, I'll be a musician.
Okay.
Not a
And that one cries worse.
Worse. Yeah. But comedy, he never saw it coming. Funny enough, I took this whole humor thing from him. So I think it's what he didn't really have issues, but the calls that kept coming in, like, Oban is here, Jimmy. Say Oban, Jimmy. Say Oban, Jimmy. Like, and this is a son he had great prospects for.
Yeah.
He was bragging about to friends that he'll be a doctor. At some point, he disappointed him of being a doctor. And he was thinking of him going to work with graphic, and he's not, he didn't even enter. Now he's doing something wayward, like comedy.
Yeah.
But I think he started getting one thing about my dad. He will never force you to do something. Any point in time, if you want to change as far as it's not criminal, or something that would tarnish his image, he's okay with it.
Right.
So my dad, at no point in time, but initially he didn't understand where the direction of, because we didn't have too many people to look up to. Like in music, probably you can say, there were the likes of the Dad Lumbers, you could say that Kodwenchi, and they were driving some of the cool cars in town.
Yeah.
But comedy, maybe apart from KSM. So the day KSM interviewed me, that was when my dad at some point understood that, now I'm taking this somewhere, because he's a fan of KSM. He said, okay, this is somebody that I see on screens, and now my son is.
And what year was that? Was that interview?
2016, 2017.
Okay.
Yeah, 2017. I think I even took a picture with him even before I got interviewed. I took a picture with him, and yeah.
Once upon a time.
And I showed it to him. Yeah.
Once upon a time, Nigerian comedians were all over the scene. Anything they do, only Nigerian comedians are headlining. They bring comedians from Nigeria to come and, headline comedy shows and stuff. Right now, it's like things have changed. We have big names in Ghana. Do you people have the same rapport with the Nigerians, like the Nigerian comedians? Are you cool with some of them?
Oh, yeah. Kenny Black, Acapella. Yeah. These are the two. And this guy, Koboko. They have funny names.
Yeah.
Koboko, yeah. Koboko, we test once in a while. I don't know whether Acapella has changed its number, but Acapella was the reason I went to Nigeria the first time.
Okay.
And when I went there, I understood why it is difficult for some other talent from different jurisdictions to blow. Like even Lagos alone, they have about 1,000 popular comedians.
Wow.
Lagos alone.
In only Lagos?
Lagos alone. Yeah. And if you're a big guy in Lagos as a comedy talent, all these people also hope for you to put them on. And you are not done putting them on. How can you look outside if in Lagos? And you can imagine some are from Port Harcourt. So if you are like in the shoes of maybe Basket Mouth or Acapella or this thing, all these guys are hoping you put them on.
Yeah.
So even those within, you're not done with them. You cannot look elsewhere. And they are fantastic people. They are fantastic people. Just that in all things, they will put their own above.
Yeah.
One thing I realized, in all things, no matter who you are, as Beyonce or Jay-Z, Burna is Burna.
Do you think Ghanaians should adopt that kind of?
Maybe we are getting there. Maybe we are slowly getting there. Yeah. But I think it is in our cultural fiber. The only time that nice plate is brought out is when a foreigner is in. The only time the fowl is killed is when you that took care of the fowl might not even get the best part of the fowl.
Yeah.
It's being given to
the visitor.
So naturally, we are groomed to entertain foreigners and not really place value on. So there are some places that your dad might never eat in it, but that uncle from abroad comes in. That plate will be brought out.
Yeah.
You know? I don't know if you grew up in an era where they were packing geisha and lax and all that in drawers, but you were using a lot of seminar.
Yeah, and they'll give that one to the
visitor, you know. So that is how we were all brought. Probably this generation will change the narrative because we are quite exposed. You know. I think the Nigerians, it's not like Ghanaians didn't find us funny. Like we had the likes of the Bobo Kala, then Commodore, then they were the ones making us laugh.
Yeah.
And all the Santos. So at what point did we say Ghanaian comedians are not funny? Because all these guys were funny. But you see, at some point, a foreigner came, saw something that maybe we are not doing, or there is a corporate market that would not necessarily want a guy who has painted his face to show up and make them laugh, or come with some instrument and go like bang. And he took advantage of it and started importing. Now, for you to invade a certain market and stand strong and take advantage of the market, you need to start doing things that will make your opponents less of who they are. If Kula wants to be the biggest YouTuber, you need to start saying stuff, brag about some stuff. As rappers, they do it.
Yeah.
And even business, like the #1 radio station. Probably they came to meet other radio stations, but for you to stand out, you need to say. So they started looking down on the Ghanaian, and the natural Ghanaian, when they see a foreign thing, they are quick to adapt and do away with the old one. We are not able to hold on to old stuff quickly. We want to move to the next vibe that is in, and I don't blame them. It's the guy who brought it. He's a Nigerian. I won't sit here and lie. He brought his own people, and it is a brilliant idea, because when you go to a place and you find out there is a market for that your people, you create an avenue to bring more of your people to come and take advantage of. But the only issue is Ghanaians didn't hold on to what we had and allowed that narrative to be pushed for a very long time. Unfortunately, they used one of our own to push the narrative. It took, Oh, I can't mention names, but it took the Nigerian, Ghanaians who worked for the big men from the foreign land to push the narrative that, so if it's coming from all this, Kula, there are some people that your truth is their truth.
Yeah. What you say,
until Kula says that this news is accurate. Any other person who says it's telling a lie.
Yeah.
Some people, they will quickly come to the Headless YouTubers page to even when the song drops, no matter whose reaction they are getting, they still want to get the Headless point of view before they will say that now accurately this is what the song meant. So they use some of the figureheads in the entertainment industry who had a voice to push the narrative that Ghanaian comedians are not funny. These people are funny.
But then where was the tipping point? What changed, or what sparked this new generation of Ghanaian comedians who have now taken over the scene, and right now you are able to host your own shows and get tens of thousands of people to come? What was the turning point, or who brought that? Who was that catalyst to spark the change?
Okay, so comedy has gone through different phases. There's been generations before us. We cannot take the credit all by ourselves. So there was the David Oscar's era. He was fighting a system that wouldn't allow you to break through. Then the David Oscar era brought the DKBs, the Foster Romanus. Then at some point, the mantle went to DKB.
The David Foster era, was that the era where they were trying to sabotage Ghanaian comedians, and they were saying, because there's this narrative that David Oscar is not funny?
I didn't meet that I wasn't around when
Okay.
that narrative was being pushed.
Okay. All right.
But I came to see the debris. Like there were some chaff of it. Like I came to see the end bits, the end face of it.
Okay.
Yeah. So when I came, there was still the perception out there, like, can you comedy? But it wasn't. I don't think it was as loud and echoing in the heads of people like how we came to. So the Vidoscans, I say they came to crawl for some of us to walk. Probably a generation is coming that will run, and a generation coming after them would fly.
Right.
Yeah. So we are walking for this. So we are gradually changing. I think what we did right was we stopped talking, because the media if the media is holding on to a certain narrative, you cannot correct it by just going around throwing tantrums. Put in the work. If 3 people are ready to listen to you, work with them. 5 people, they will grow, they'll bring more people. By the time they realized, like, we're commanding the numbers, now you are forced to start talking about us.
That's true.
So the whole narrative was changed when we started putting in more work. And we had no option than to come together and work as a unit, because individualism didn't help us in any way. You are the best, I am the then. It has never helped any institution. So collectively we came together, and we started pushing in the effort, and here we are.
Right, yeah. Right. They say a map and kwasiafo. But like, in essence, like, women like men who can entertain them.
Yeah.
Not like foolish men, like men who are entertaining and they can keep the women happy. Do you get some in your DMs? Oh, Lekzy, you're funny. I like you.
Interestingly, me, I don't get women coming to my DM.
Oh.
I don't get it. It's just after show, you get you come like, let's take a picture.
But then they don't
really move to me. Women love people, like, they love to be around people who make them laugh. Basically, I don't know if there is more to what they want apart from the humor. I cannot say.
But you there, nobody moved to you.
No.
All right, no yawa. Now let's talk about your specials that you've been doing.
Yeah,
you have a very unique way of coming up with the titles of your stuff. Yeah. I think you did Too Cute to Be Mute.
One.
Was that your first
comedy special?
The first comedy special, Too Cute to Be Mute. Yeah. It was great.
Yeah.
To the point where you had to do part 2.
Yeah. I did. At the National Theatre.
How did you come up with that particular concept, and how did it go?
So when I used to rap, I had this line like Lekzy DeComic, Too Cute to Be Mute, louder than the flute, tougher than the jute. Like, I used that rhyming vibe. So when I came into comedy, I was like, oh, what's up? My name is Lekzy DeComic, Too Cute to Be Mute. I wanted to register that thing. So I did a show and I titled it Too Cute to Be Mute.
Yeah.
And big shout outs to every comedian that came through, especially my brother, Obi. He was like, Lekzy, you have too many jokes. Why you no go do special? I said, okay, let me give it a shot. So Snap Cinema got packed, numbers, overwhelming numbers. Then I said, okay, let me move to National Theatre. Then I partnered with National Theatre. We did the numbers crazy. That was the first, I think after Funny Face first, his first phase of issues where people they had labels for him. That show brought him back, and people said, oh, like, can't find it, and he went back.
Okay.
I was going through a lot of phases, and then I did campaign message.
Yeah, I was even coming to that. It's not campaign like the normal campaign message. Yeah. What was that one about?
Yeah, so along the line we got ourselves on TV and radio. Then so this I started mimicking characters. We used to do that at home. My sister is very good with that. All she needs is 5 minutes with you. She can mimic you. Then I was mimicking her. I wasn't mimicking the character. How she mimics the character is what I picked for me.
Okay.
Then I think when we go on radio one time, we were having a discussion, and Obi was like, Reggie, he was trying to have my take. Then quickly I switched into the Reggie Rockstone character. I started talking like Reggie. So
switch right now. Make we go away.
I'm coming out.
Okay.
So I switched into the Reggie character. Then I started talking. So he was wild. He was like, I started talking like how Reggie would have tweeted the topic. Like, because it was a musical, one of these musicians, their issue. I started talking. Then he would switch. He's like, so Ekriadonko. I think he knew I had all these characters, and then I'll start talking like. So after the show, no, after the conversation, we opened phone lines. Then the callers were like, Plus FM, yeah, damwase panse, mudi Reggie Rockstone, Abba Studio, legend, Yamisha, and Yawa, and the one my rap music. Then all people go like, no, it's not Reggie, it's just Lekzy DeComic. Hey! Then we started doing so many characters, presidential characters, you know. So when I did it for a while, I said, so why don't I bring all these characters on stage and do a show? Then that's how come I did campaign. And we were in the era of going into the campaign season.
Yeah.
So I did a campaign show.
Right. Now, after that, you came to do The New Force.
Yeah.
That one too. Somebody has gotten his team, crafted his own figure, The New Force, trying to come up with, and then you say you are coming to do unveiling.
Yeah.
And then put up billboards everywhere. And then you unveil her. Who is the one behind the New Force? Sana is not New Force. Just like you did the campaign. You did New Force. Did you get any problem with Cheddar?
So this is it. Yeah. The campaign, for instance, I had it in a dream.
Okay.
The name came campaign, like that message. Yeah. Then I got up from my sleep, I wrote it down. And I did it and it went well. Then the following year, that's last year, I said, so what at all would I do this year? Because last year was massive. Then that one too, in a sleep, then it came New Force like that. Then now I wrote it down. So other names came, but the New Force stood out. And so how can I use an unconventional means or ways to get the media talking without me necessarily paying for it? So I'll rather invest in a certain medium of publicity and get the media because I cannot pay. Then I got some billboards. I called my billboard guy. I said, yo, bro, I want to do this, when I told him the idea, he shook. He was like, no, bro, these billboards, people know who owns these billboards. So if it goes out, like, they'll start tracing it to me. And then I said, now I'm beginning to get scared. Yeah. Like I got scared at some point. Then he called me later and said, bro, make we do it. Then we printed. I gave him the money. Then he did it. I went to do a whole photo shoot.
Yeah, I saw it.
Then, then I did the mask, everything. Then we posted. We had one at First Light. We had one at airport. We had one at Emmanuel Eye Clinic, East Legon. I decided to place it at places where people who know Cheddar and places Cheddar probably would pass.
Yeah, to see.
I think I had about 4. For the first 2 weeks. No, for 2 days. No, I think like the agenda no they pick. The agenda no they pick. I said no. Then I'll call my guy, Eric Tosca. I have a very beautiful team. Eric Tosca, Roland Amate, Albert Bonda, Jessica Casa, Prisla, she calls herself Sack Queen, and Caleb Yes Lord, then George. I went back into the bar. I said, hey bro, Charlie, can I put that thing for outside? People know they mind me. Tosca was like, Tosca is that guy. He gives me calm. He was like, relax.
He go pick.
Then one day we were there at George Quay. I remember the first person that posted it, George Quay, was like, what at all is this? Like, nothing we go see for this country. And then you posted it. Then I seen Ami Adebra. Then I seen TV3. Like, people
you didn't even pay.
Now morning shows. I could hear like some political figures, big guys, they were like, and you wound to me. It is wound to me that is behind it. We know he's the one trying to dilute Cheddar's agenda. Charlie, that's it. Now the move.
Now it's bigger than you expected.
Then I called my guys. I'm like, yo, Charlie, the thing before unveil I'm quick because I don't want to. They said, relax. Then we kept the calm, man. The conversation went on. You'll be there now. Then they'll send you videos. People were taking it. We're expecting maybe Cheddar to, but we didn't get. But that was what we wanted.
You wanted Cheddar.
We wanted
Cheddar's
a
reaction.
response from Cheddar, maybe a press conference. You know, he's quick to do.
Yeah,
We wanted him to.
He would drop this
Yeah,
thing
we
right
just
now.
needed him to do a press conference. Actually, I was even expecting a police arrest.
Hey,
I want.
were you ready for that?
Oh yeah. I would like. Then I'll tell you there is. It's for a comedy show, not necessarily political. Nobody. Because that was the worst that could happen, that I'll be arrested. So I was waiting. Every time I walk in town, I had my put on the alcohol. But it never happened. I said unveiling. So my guy, he called. I think we didn't want the media to trace it back to me. I remember one time Obi called me. He was like, Lekzy, this year you go do special. I said yes. You sure say be you did it?
Obi didn't know.
Nobody knew.
So the photo shoot you went to do.
Nobody. My photographer even didn't know that was the intention.
Okay.
For the photographs, like nobody knew.
Why didn't you tell them?
I didn't. I wanted
Obi
that.
is your guy.
So
Why
I needed him to also talk about it on social media, like every other person.
Okay.
I needed everybody to talk about it.
You wanted it to be
You're the
genuine.
only headless person. I needed everybody. Like sometimes I'll go and it's go like, Charlie, check city. Check city. If city post timer, they say city no post, then we still not catch city for post.
Okay.
City. Then maybe I'll just prompt somebody that go orchestrate, go push the people. Make them say this be newsworthy.
Okay.
Make them push. They don't know I'm the one. Like then I'll get them. They'll go and push. So when I did the unveiling, like even my comedian like So I did the unveiling. We wanted a place that would look like somebody who is coming after Cheddar. We didn't want like some normal joint or something. So we wanted a hotel. So we got Grand Casamora. The name sounds like. But one blogger, he came. I was around. Or he didn't know I was the one about to be unveiled. He was like, the politician Ben, the unveiling Vits. As a vet in Guanwai, like, and I'm saying, because it was on VH, like,
because if you are going to compete with Cheddar there,
there should be some V8 and stuff.
Now vet there,
the guy talk up, I make sad. I don't be talk anything, Then, so I invited people within my corner. That I'm coming to do a press conference for my comedy special. So they were coming for my press conference. And the media came to look at the face behind the new force.
Okay.
So those who even came from my corner, they didn't know they were coming to see the face behind the new force.
Okay.
Then, so they came and the MC did her thing. Then they said new force. Then I came. Now come and see questions. Then we did a video. They took it out, let people know. The first day, when I went for an interview with Kwame Sefakan, I said, "When I get new force, Anna Wama Yatsuna radio." I was like, like he was so disappointed, but he liked the idea, like the thoughts behind the whole thing, like and that did about 80% of the publicity for me.
Yeah.
Then we started rolling out with funny enough, the people that came, they didn't hear anything really political there.
But it wasn't political.
No, it wasn't political. I even if I touched on any political issue, it had nothing to affect any political party.
Right. So have you met Cheddar before?
I've met Cheddar, but not on the
new
tickets
force
of ticket. I went. I think I had met him before. I think I've performed at 2 occasions that he was there. Now I'm at Sam Wejan's book launch. And I think my brand here, the gentleman, was doing some fashion show at there's this nice place at Osu. And I went there. I think he called me over to his table and said we should cheers to something, I don't know.
Right.
Yeah, but
after the new force,
no,
you've not met him. Okay. I'm very interested in seeing how the communication will go. I'm very sure he was there like, now who is this person trying to enter my thing and spoil my thing? Yeah. Anyway, so now you like playing around with these kind of words, campaign, the new force. Right now, I'm seeing another one, FBI.
Yeah.
Already there's FBI matter in the air. And right now you've also come with FBI, funny boy in it. Why are you like that?
I love it. I love it.
So-
And my team, they love it. Like every time you're like, okay, let's see what he will come. Because it gives them a different experience. Every time I
Right.
put them on a certain edge to do something different for themselves and myself too.
So tell me about funny boy in it. When is it happening? Where is it happening? What should we expect? Are we going to get some coffee boat jokes, some Shatawale jokes? Are you going to hit on the FBI matter or what?
That I can't tell
Okay.
the audience, but they should just come in. They should just come in.
This is your camera.
They should just come and have a good time. Yeah, anything can happen. My show is there. Anything can happen. Interestingly, this year I had a chance to travel to, not my first time, but I had a chance to travel to South Africa again. And this time strictly for comedy. When I got the chance to meet one of the godfathers of Trevor Noah. Wow. That's Chris Mapani. And he didn't even meet me. I called him that, yo, I'm in town. And he said, oh, okay, I want you to go and meet some people at this place. They call that place Architects Theatre also. Architect Theatre. Then he said, go there. So when I got there, I opened the curtain. I saw all the great comedians that I've seen from South Africa in one building having a conversation. From Tabiso, Impo Pops, Rob Collins, Q Dube, like they are there and they were expecting me.
Hey.
When I got there, they're like, yo, are you Lekzy? I said, yeah. Sometimes my height disappoints them. When they hear the name,
they want to see a very tall guy.
When they go like, you are short. Come here. Started vibing and all. And I played a couple of shows. I headlined 2 shows for myself and I blessed other platforms too. And I said, okay, why not this year? Let me bring them over. So this year I'm bringing 2 comedians from South Africa to come and perform. Chris Mapani and KG. They are all coming to Ghana to perform on my show.
Right.
So this year is like an advanced version of what they experienced last year. So FBI is everything me. I'm just going to talk about everything but nothing.
Okay.
Come, let's have fun. And we have a spice of foreign comedians coming through. And we have Parrot Mouth. I don't know if you've watched him perform. One of the great guys from Nigeria, like operating in Ghana. We have General Ntatia. We have Ben South. If you've never seen him do stand-up comedy, come through. And we have MJ the comedian. And we have Papaya. We have Kojo PJ. We have Jerry Ashino. And so many other comedians. They are all coming. It's a festival on its own. We are doing it at the UPSA auditorium. Okay. Last year, people liked the whole table sitting and the VIP and all that. So I'm bringing it back. We are doing it at the UPSA auditorium, 7 o'clock on the 27th of September, the last Saturday of September. That time, most of you have been paid. And you come. The rate is 200 Ghana cedis regular, 300 Ghana cedis double, 300 Ghana cedis VIP, 500 Ghana cedis VVIP. Okay. And if you want a table, it's going for 10,000 Ghana cedis for 6 people. Okay. And there will be everything on the table for you to enjoy whilst you enjoy comedy. And there will be a surprise musical act, which I will do later. As time goes on. Okay. But it's going to be a comedy festival. Don't miss out. If you've ever been to UPS Auditorium, it's an ultra-modern space. The chairs are fit enough to contain any size. So come through.
Just pass through. Yeah. The people that sit at the VIP, more times you people have been roasting them. Is it intentional?
Comedy... It's nice when you write your jokes from the house and you come and tell it to the audience. But it is nicer when you involve the people in the auditorium. So that one, there are days that I perform and people say, "Oh, like Charlie, you spoiled there," but I didn't enjoy myself. So there is a performance that the audience enjoyed themselves, but I didn't enjoy myself. But when I involve the audience in what I am doing, I feel like this time around, I really, really enjoyed myself. So when you find yourself in front, oh, of course, because you are immediate. You are in front. I can see your face, and it will shock you that days that probably you have jokes even about some characters already
before they come,
and you never met them or had the balls to share those jokes. So when you meet them, you're like, oh, finally, you are here. Then you give it to them, or you allow your mind to work in a certain way that whilst you're on stage, you are writing jokes.
Yeah,
you're writing jokes, so you can tell jokes. You can see the jokes around you. Then you tell them as you tell the one
on the spot.
Yeah, on the spot. That's where the spontaneous vibe comes in.
That one's not everybody that can do it.
No.
Takes a special skill.
A special skill, you know. You get to a point in your, I don't know about other comedians, but when you get to a point in your career, why write a joke when you can actually write a joke on stage?
And if you write it on stage and it doesn't pick,
so you have your jokes from home, but when you start telling the joke and the jokes. And you realize that the energy in the auditorium is just ready for you. Now, anything you say, they are just in for it. Experience will tell you that a comedian should see the line. The line is not to cross.
Yeah.
But will deliberately cross it a bit and see if it will offend. If it doesn't offend, then you are going all out. So I can see Kula. And I'll just say something about Kula. I'll see how you take in the joke. If I realize that no, Yusuf, you are in for a party, I'm like, let's go.
Let's go.
So we are all in for it. Probably people would love to see their favorite even laugh. Unfortunately, people take offense on behalf of people at the auditorium.
So the person that the joke is about, it's not angry.
A lot. Mostly the people who are involved when the jokes are about, they don't take offense. They are even happy you are telling jokes about them. But the people, you know, the busybody, like follow backs, they want to prove. It's not like Muhammad doesn't want to greet people. It is the guy who has been employed. He wants to show Muhammad that the guy you've paid is really working, so he needs to push everybody around. So you tell jokes about this. Recently, I performed to Honorable Kennedy Japan. He was laughing. He couldn't even his chest couldn't contain him. But on a regular, if he wasn't there and I was telling that joke, maybe a Ken sympathizer will get so mad why I'm picking on.
What dear, these small boys you don't respect. Do you know who Kennedy Japan is?
And that is what has elevated. I hate when we bring the Nigerian conversation, but that is what has taken Nigerian comedy to the next level because the people understand comedy. I've been backstage when a big man, senator, came to give a comedian money. When you go on stage, jokes. Talk about me. Let them know I'm here. Yes.
Wait. Before the show?
Before the show. No, the show is still going on. But that guy is his favorite comedian. He needs him to talk about him. But I think he has realized that when they come, where he probably sitting, they don't make him out. So he came backstage and brought a bunch of money, like a lot. I was like, hey. He greeted him. He said, how are you? He said, I'm fine. He's like, hey, when you go, mention my name.
What?
Yeah. Then the guy went, he picked on the man, and you could see he was so happy because people need to know that the big man is here. The big man is, but like it is now that Ghanaians are taking in some. First, you can't talk about religious jokes, you can't do political jokes, you can't talk about individuals. That is why our jokes at some point, like Ghanaians say, you are not funny. You're not funny because it's more like you create a mythical character, like a character that doesn't exist. Papebi, and Papebi. It's not relatable. You are just creating some man that doesn't even exist.
Just to tell a joke.
To tell a joke. And when the Nigerians come here, they're like, go to Wari, Obasanjo. They are telling you, and what they are saying, you can attribute it to the character they are talking about. But we couldn't do that. But now, the floodgates are open. I can look at maybe Kula, I can look at Sarkodie, I can look at and tell him what I need to tell him, and they will laugh, and the people will take it in. All cool.
Last December, one of the concerts I went to was Obi and Ponce's special, and Napo, Baomia. They suffered raw. Every comedian was just hitting on them, and the crowd was loving it. And I'm very sure those people will also see it and they will laugh.
Yeah.
But have you gotten into trouble before, like for telling a joke?
Well, jokes thrives on tragedy.
Okay.
Before I answer your question, jokes thrives on tragedy, basically. So And every joke has a victim. If I stand on stage and even decide not to talk about any personality and I say, let me talk about fat people, do you think the fat folks in the auditorium will be happy I'm picking on them? And the joke is always funny when it's not about you. When I start talking about slim people, fat people, like, for one, somebody's trying to be on our side. So if I talk about MPP, NDC people will be happy. When I talk about NDC people will be happy. So that is how like it works. There was a time I performed at one show, RTP Awards. I became backstage. Why? Who are you? If you don't have jokes, quit this career. There are a lot of things you can talk about. You cannot talk about a flag bearer. Whoever sent you to come on this big platform to come. I have picked on one man. This is my impersonation thing. I picked on one man on God. His church members came into my DM. Somebody actually wrote all the curses in the Bible, and I read about 3 of them. And I stopped because when I saw the ones in Exodus alone, I couldn't even get to Deuteronomy. I just said, God forbid. You know, they will just come at you, but
it doesn't deter you. Still,
no. Oh, as far as I'm getting paid, why not? It's part of the job.
Right.
You know, it's part of the job. It's an occupational hazard.
Okay, nice. So the new false is happening on the sorry.
FBI.
The FBI, Funny Boy Innit. That's the new lesson. It's happening on 27th September 2025. UPSA Auditorium, 7 p.m. And a regular 200, double 300, VIP 300. So that means you can, if you have 300, you can decide mene mege obeko. And I'm VIP.
And now per regular. Just buy 200.
Okay. All right. And then the VVIP is 500.
Yeah.
And then the tables go for
10K.
10K.
Yeah.
For how many people?
6 people.
6 people. Nice one. You can see the flyer on the screen. Just, if you want a good laugh, come for this show.
Bakula, let me ask you, when was the first time you saw me perform?
The first time, will I even remember first time?
Or when was the last time?
The last time was Obi's show last December.
Oh, that show.
Yeah, that was the last time. And I have to commend you because when we came to that show, I don't like being late. So if they say it starts at 8, I'll be there early. And when I came, nothing was set. Even the stage wasn't set. But you stood on stage as the MC. And it got to a time...
No, I wasn't on the stage.
You were around the stage. That time they were now pulling the metal. Yeah. And you were walking around the stage, cracking jokes for like 30 to 45 minutes. Just
32. I did 2 hours.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
I started around 8 o'clock. Then I think I left the microphone around 9:30, 9:45.
You were just engaging the crowd. While the lights before you were you were engaging
and
the
everybody
crowd.
Everybody was getting.
Yeah.
Everybody. You were
Charlie.
Anybody at the space that could pick you.
That was why I saw that. Like those kind of situations, you don't prepare for it.
Yeah.
It just happened.
Yeah.
Your friend's program right now, everybody is there. They are waiting. You can't just sit down and wait for the light people. So you held your fort and you spoiled there. You spoiled there. A lot of guys spoiled there, but you also spoiled there. Because you spoiled there, I have a gift for you.
Hey, Kula.
Yeah, this is a very nice gift for spoiling there. You get it. This is Kiss Strawberry Scented Lubricant. Yeah, it's strawberry scented water based.
I'm a virgin. Can I use it to paste?
Or you can use it as face mask. You can use it as face mask if you want. Yeah. Okay. So Kiss Strawberry Scented Lubricant. If this one finish, you can get it in any pharmacy. If you go there, tell them you want Kiss, the strawberry scented one. They'll get you. There's also condoms here. Since you claim you're a virgin.
Yeah, I'll use to fetch water.
Okay. I saw some joke. The person pour water inside this one. I say, hey, 34 buckets ako we mu abena o catch me say onyem. 34 buckets ako ampai. O catch me say onyem.
Enye atasa.
And then there's a cup over here and also a t-shirt here. This is my gift to you.
Oh, thank you so much. Thanks to the Kiss brand.
Yeah.
I appreciate. God bless you. And
Right.
if you want to sponsor my show too, there is still room. So
Yeah.
come so that I give you some nice, cool table B. Then you can give it out to your customers. You know, then I'll put you on as a sponsor. Some small cash being there.
Jonathan.
Yeah.
You're
You know,
welcome.
comedy is actually in tune with this whole laugh thing.
Yeah.
KISS stands for love, represents love. So people that show up for comedy shows a lot of the time come with their partners.
Very good.
So if after a show, something has to happen after,
Yeah.
then the KISS too will represent
Yeah.
quickly for that.
Hey. Hey, Titi, you know what course did you
I
study?
did graphic design.
Hey, oh yeah, marketing and Kawanye.
Charlie.
You spoiled it.
Charlie, make them come.
Kiss.
Yeah.
Look sharp. Look sharp. Anyway, now let's talk about your relationship with other comedians. You and Obi and Ponsa have a very unique friendship. You are on most of his shows. He's on most of your shows. You didn't mention his name on this show. I don't know whether it's because he's out of the country or...
No, I mentioned.
No, okay.
I said we started a show with Plus FM.
No, you didn't mention that he's going to be on FBI.
Yeah. He's not around.
He's not around. But how did you guys meet? You and Obi and Ponsa?
It's a beautiful story, you know. So when I came into comedy, I mean, I don't know how to make friends because I can't stay consistent. You might start labeling me that, oh, you are not a good friend, and also when I came, it was strictly business. So I had colleagues, I didn't have friends. But I think for some reason our path has crossed in so many ways. There's been times that we had to go play a show in Kumasi. The promoter didn't have a space for us, so I need to share a room with Obi. At some point, the promoter brought the ashes for the event to come and sleep in the same room with us. So we had to give the room. They were ladies. We had to give our bed to the ladies, and I slept in a couch. I think Obi slept at the tip of the bed. Starboy, so and we had pictures from the past, like we vibe because I think we came from the same era. But COVID did the magic. So when COVID came, I was so depressed, like so depressed, especially when they allowed churches to operate, but they said the people of the arts sector couldn't operate, and I didn't know when they were going to allow, because that's my only source of income. And what killed me was when they said we were not essential workers. So I thought like, so what is what like I meant nothing to this country. You know, I got depressed. I was adding weight and all. So one time I think I wrote on my status that I'm depressed. Then he DM'd me and he said he's going through it too. Then we started talking, and I realized that no, we share a lot of things together, like where we want to take this career, the kind of boundaries we want to break, the lines we want to cross, people we want to meet, you know. Then one time he called me and said, Plus FM wants to start a comedy show. So that time it's not even about the money. We wanted to be heard because we've been home for too long. Then went on big shout outs to Nana Lion. And Nana facilitated that. We started Plus FM. That's how. Then when we started Plus FM, I got to know him. He got to know me. He realized that no, Charlie, my talent. How can we come together and make this thing huge? And we did our first duo. You see, what DC Young Fly and the other guys do.
Nick Cannon,
they come together. The wild and out. They have one be that. I think. I've forgotten the other guy's name. The other two guys they will be on stage and they'll be roasting the audience. They have this show they do. So we did one with Plus FM, WMT.
WMT was the name.
What matters today?
Charlie. Okay.
So we did the What Matters Today awards. We were roasting, like we did categories like Advert Bay category. Then we put maybe some people in there. We did. We had Lomi Soyo artist. We had a Clay Soyo artist. We had then get artist be for past Lomi. It did underground, but the layer it did, it go tire. And Charlie, we'll come on stage. Then spontaneously we'll be cracking jokes for like 4 hours, cracking people up. Then we started this National Theatre agenda. Then we started bringing other guys on, putting the young guys on. They've also now branched into doing their own shows and all.
Right.
And it's a beautiful. I think we inspire ourselves in various ways.
Yeah.
You know, if you're able to do UPSA, then why don't I do Buko Marina? If you can do Buko Marina, maybe we can do stadium. We can do it. And I think healthy. It's healthy for the culture.
Yeah.
You know, when I was in South Africa, I remember I mentioned my handle to one of the comedians, and I deliberately pinned some of my shows at my IG. The first three posts, all my specials are there. The bits and pieces.
Yeah.
The guy went to see the numbers at the auditorium. Was like, "Hey, is that your show? You're a big guy." I said, "Yeah." He said, "You're not just." He started the respect he had for me, like elevated to the next level. And it is because somebody started from National Theatre, we joined and we all moved. So yeah, Obi, he's a fantastic guy. As we speak, he's in America doing great stuff for himself. Actually, he was the first guy to go to South Africa. Came back and said, "Yo, Kwame, you need to go to South Africa." I said, "Yeah." He said, "Yeah, you will go to South Africa." So last year we went to South Africa. We explored the place. Then I said, "No, I want to come back here again." I've been to US with him. We've played a couple of comedy clubs, Go Bananas, a few clubs in America. We have a, and he's the best traveling partner. Like you when you travel with him,
You know the way Ghanaians usually like to pit people against each other. Like even though you guys are friends, so far as you're doing the same kind of thing. Oh, Obi is funnier than Lekzy. Oh, Lekzy is funnier than Obi. Do you think there can be such an argument that would maybe trigger a show like Showdown, Obi versus Lekzy?
Can I be honest with you? But I've said it. I think I've said it to some people. I like this job, but I don't even like the fame it comes with. You know? So whoever is bigger than me, it's not really a bother to. As far as I do my show, people buy the tickets and show up and come and enjoy me. I think I have a market to attend to.
Right.
I don't know who is the best and some people actually they die before the world gets to know their greatness. It's like, oh, he was involved in this. So whether he's funnier than me or I'm funnier than him, I think we work as a good pair. And we are taking comedy to another level. And I'm not looking at other conversations other people generate as far as the two of us is concerned.
But the bond, yeah.
The bond, yeah. Oh, bad man. The bond. Oh, yeah. I see woman way being typer. Way they watch different direction. I fit tap and say, "Yo, bad man." You see, then you go give me boozer. If you see some, I think video then go send give me say, "Yo, bad man, I did somewhere, but you know they but if you feed your eye,
Okay.
then you go.
So the friendship is
the
tight.
friendship. The
nice
friendship.
One, nice one.
Yeah. But as far as what is friendship? Friendship should make you guys make money. Like direct your career path to somewhere that like it will elevate both of you. If you are getting it, any other excesses shouldn't be a bother.
Right.
Because we all have our differences, you know.
Nice one. Can you please look into that camera? There's someone watching you who wants to get into comedy. Maybe the person has some jokes down, but the person doesn't know where to pass the routes, someone to guide, or maybe some small guidelines to establish themselves in or their comedy career. Just some words of encouragement, and also if there's a blueprint, you can quickly let them know.
First, if the dream doesn't get people mocking you, doesn't get people opposing it, especially from friends and people you expect to actually back you, it is not worth chasing. Because the first man that thought of doing a plane or building a plane, I can think of how his friends actually saw him. Because it's weird. Like you want to put metals together so it can fly on top of where from one spot to another as means of transportation. But now here we are using it. So if the dream doesn't even scare you or make other people they don't see the potential in you, then it is not worth chasing. First, if you want to be a stand-up comedian, it comes with a lot of challenges. Initially, if you're expecting money, you will not get it. But consistency will bring the money. Get some jokes. Find a comedy club. I can recommend a few. We have DKB's one at Soho, which he does, I think, every last Saturday of the month. Then we have 1-2 at 2927 Tesano. It happens every Thursday. So if you're a young comedian over there, we meet just to grow our careers. It will shock you that sometimes I tell jokes and there's this young comedian who walk up to me and say, Lekzy, like the punchline be very good, but I feel say you do one so Igbo. Yes. And some of the young guys too, they would tell the joke and I put myself in his shoes and I feel like if I was the one telling, how would I have? Then I'll go to him and say, yo, this joke, it'd be very good joke, but you can write it this way or maybe direct the punchline like this. Or there's more to the joke. You don't have to leave it like that. That's how we all collective. There is no senior, there's no this thing. We are there to learn. When we get the big shows, that's when you go and show that you're a big guy on it. So come to the comedy club, rehearse. It's just like your studio. Come and rehearse your joke, write more jokes, rehearse your joke, write more jokes, rehearse your joke. Until finally maybe the big breakthrough will come through. But make sure you are funny. The core mandate of a comedian is to be funny.
Right.
Yeah. And it will get better. Dave Chappelle once time said that a comedian will get to know his real self after 10 years of practice. You know, that is when you'll be so comfortable, you can say that, oh, I'm comfortable with topics like this. And now you have the balls to look into faces and just tell them your mind and move on. I'm telling you a joke. I'm telling you my mind. You are laughing, but indirectly,
you're
something
conveying a
is
serious
sinking.
message. Yeah.
So don't lose hope.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Thank you very much. Have you ever been booed off stage?
Yeah.
Like you go and tell a joke and say, Masa Fio.
Yeah.
Where and when?
Kumasi.
Oh.
My early days in comedy, big shout outs to Twins Dornberg. They got a gig before me, I think 11 years or so, or 10 years ago. So a comedian, one of the jobs is telling the right jokes to the right audience, because you can be telling the right jokes to the wrong audience. You can be telling the wrong jokes to the right audience.
Right.
So how to tell that, oh, this audience here, this is what I should be telling them. It's also another skill of the game. So I went there and it was Salah Fest. It was Salah Fest and myself, Vibrant Fire, late Jupiter, Nero X. I will never remember. I will forget that name. It's called Manjaro Pap, Kumasi. They were doing the opening, and Twins Dornberg suggested that I MC. I said no. Let me do my 15 minutes and I'll leave. How much are they even paying me? Then that time the dancehall artists have come. They've spoiled there. Me too. I come. The good evening started. When I started, I wanted to pick. It's a Salah Fest, but I wanted to pick on Nordness. Hey, started. So. Inusa was like, one of the guys was like, hey, where Jimmy are you? Jimmy sing. But I felt like, oh, it's one of those. I kept pushing. If it is now, probably I would have switched the content or whatever. But I didn't know. I was so naive. I didn't know the do's and don'ts. I still pushed. So now bottle. Like they were coming to the stage. They
broke bottles.
I heard they broke bottles. Blah, blah. I started walking. I don't know how I vanished off stage, got to my room. That time they had booked a room, nice room, be with a queen size bed. But I felt like I didn't deliver. So if I sleep and probably the promoter comes and meets me sleeping anyhow, he might beat me. So I was sleeping at the tip. I slept in a way that he will find pity. I slept at the tip of the bed. Hey, this matter. The next morning, I didn't even want to take my balance. I took my bag. I was sneaking out of the hotel, not knowing that the promoter was sitting at the pool side, but I was passing by the pool. I was like, yo, Lekzy, where did they go? I said, they do delivery. He said, no, make we go to fufu. I think he wasn't really like moved by what happened.
Yeah.
But I felt bad. Like I came here to entertain and these people wanted to just stop me, you know. But I've said, But what I used to console myself, I've seen great comedians like face these kind of energies from audience. So I'm not a special
So it
case.
happens.
Yeah,
You're not the
even
first.
God in His infinite wisdom is not making mankind laugh at a go. As we speak now, even in Ghana, there are some homes that are crying.
Yeah.
Whilst we are happy, at some point the narrative will change. We will be crying, they will be happy. So even me as a mere mortal, performing to thousands of people, there is no way I can make everybody happy at a go.
Yeah. Have you ever been heckled? Like, aside the booing and everything, like, just everyone is enjoying themselves.
try.
Then one person will be like, "You are not funny. Go and sleep."
Don't try.
How will you handle such a case?
Don't try.
You will pick on that person.
Yeah. Don't try. You know, like no, you are committing. You are giving your head to me. Because I'm the one with the microphone.
Yeah.
And when I talk, everybody hears. Your voice is like the tiniest in the auditorium. Don't try. If you try, because anything is a joke. If you have a big head in the auditorium and you want to be loud mouth, I'm coming for your head. Maybe your mouth is too big, that you will not enjoy the show. It has happened a few times. One guy, he had his hair dyed, he was trying to make my job difficult. Hey, bad man. That day, he won't go pee. He won't come out, go pee self. I say, sit. I say, he said he'll go pee. I said, where are you going? He said, I'm going to urinate. I said, no, you're going to shit. What did they tell me? They tell the opposite. I said, there's some lady be doing body like that. I said, is it that bad? I said, why the guy fat? Then the audience, they start the clap, give me. You cannot make my job difficult. No. If I'm not funny, the next comedian will come.
Yeah.
And entertain you. If my time is up, I'll leave. I'm not going to be on stage forever.
Right.
But after that incident at Kumasi, I've not really, because you will laugh. No. Somebody would need to commit. If you commit,
and now and then you come for the person.
Yeah, or maybe you're a plus size, or you are too slim, or your head is big, or probably I'm telling a joke and it's not with bad intention. It will just pass, because let jokes be jokes.
Yeah.
And you want to be like that guy who stand up for your rights and other big guy.
You go over you.
Me first, I'll pick on myself. I'm a short guy. So I'll pick on myself, I'll dress myself, and I'll let people know that there's nothing left in me. And I'll come for you. So people know that it's a balanced equation. He picked on short people, and he's also short. When I'm done, I'm coming. When I come to, I'm coming hard.
Awesome. I said, hey, some man be, if you then, some taxi driver be, if you then get issue, your head big, small. If you then get, I'm not saying my head big, but see your leg.
Yeah.
Then he say, fit this sound with the head again.
You for drop your ammunition, make them say, this is what you want to say. Oh, I'm not funny. That is because they know that when they always say that to a comedian, it gets to him.
Yeah.
No, you call yourself a comedian, you're not funny, then you're not a comedian. And honestly, every comedian will say, like, if you throw that line at them, it gets to them. Like, you're not funny. Hey, you're not funny. And there was something about comment sessions. Like, everybody will say, you're good. But there is that one comment that will drains your energy. But now I've been able to like exert it, because it's just like you wearing a white shirt and you have just one oil stain, small. They take their mind off the whole white shirt, and I was like, then I could eat. What did you eat that? I let them know, if you pay attention to all these people, because some people too say that, Charlie, your shadow they be why this dye you take, they make some to go look at them from that angle. If you allow those with bad energy to, then go drain you. So
right, Charlie. It's been an awesome conversation.
Yeah.
You're very interesting. FBI, Funny Boy Innit. It's happening. UPSA, 27th September. Make sure 7 p.m. Get your ticket right now. You can see the details.
Before I go, I'm a 3-time best stand-up comedian in Ghana.
The awards. Your awards, chow.
Yeah.
Like you've been winning awards since. I went to your page. I just scroll small, I see award. I scroll small, I see award. Like best comedian in Ghana. 3 times.
Yeah. The first one I won was People's Choice. Those days, when Honorable Pakwesi Indom was, they had one video was sponsoring People's Choice. I won the best comedian, and I think Comedy Choice Awards too. I won. Then the Kopu. Now that's our Grammy. Kopu, our Comedy and Poetry Awards.
Oh, okay.
But now I think they've taken the poetry off, so it's just comedy out, Ghana Comedy out. So the last 3 years, stand-up comedian of the year. And I have won the overall comedian of the year 2 times. Last 2 years and last year. Yeah, so we are hoping this year too, because we are putting in the work. Yeah.
Solid.
Yeah.
Do you see yourself, at what age do you think you'd drop the mic?
I don't know. I don't know, but I pray I get to the point where this stage I'm creating a platform I'm creating. At some point, I might not necessarily be the one entertaining the people. It will outdoor new talents for the world to be exposed. Maybe the market I am building, they'll get to know some new guys through it.
Right.
But dropping it, KSM has retired like 5 times since I got to know him, but he will still come. But last year he did a special.
Yeah.
He keeps coming back. You cannot do arts. That I'm listening to you said you are done with rapping.
Yeah.
Forget it. Forget it. Nana Liz is still rapping. Are you? Right. But I just dropped in the awards for you people to know. Just for you people to know that last year the show was so good that it earned us an award.
Yeah.
So you don't have to miss out this year.
This year is going to be supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. FBI, Funny Boy Innit. Yeah. Lekzy DeComic. Another special.
Did I give you a short code?
Yeah.
Star 714 star 800 hash. Star 714 star 800 hash. And you can buy your ticket. For the tables there, you have to call this number.
0246 609 900. Yeah, 0246 609 900.
Yes.
Yeah, call that number for the tables. And any shout outs.
And you can get the hard copies at Peace FM front desk, Joy FM, their front desk. And the same number you can call and the ticket will be delivered to you. But to save yourself the back and forth, I would prefer you use the short code to save yourself the time and come into the gate and maybe skipping the queue.
Yeah.
Big shout outs to the comedy fraternity, every guy like contributing their quota to the game. Hadn't been us, we wouldn't get here. So big shout outs to Chemical, DKB, Foster Romanus, Jacinta, Obian Ponsa, wherever you are. Papaya, Kojo PJ, Cheria Shunyo, Kwame Obed, one young chap, fantastic guy. Leslie, another guy too. I hope.
Is it Let's Play?
No, Leslie.
He's
a young comedian coming up. Too much potential. And if I'd never mentioned, I beg, forgive me. MJ, Warris, Ben South, and the skit guys, you guys are all too contributing to the ecosystem. Big shout outs to you. And to the media, those who allow us into their space, and another big one to you for allowing me into this space to talk about my show and the comedy industry as a whole. And to my team, Roland, George, Eric Tosca, Fifia Beka, Adoma, Jessica Kassa, Caleb, yes, Lord. Guys, you are the force behind the magic we create. And we are going somewhere. And I pray you don't give up on me at any point in time. But Charlie, the money there will come. Let's create magic on the 27th of September. Yeah.
See you at the UPSA Auditorium, 27th of September. Charlie, thank you so much. One last thing. Is there any chance of you branching out from stand-up comedy and maybe joining the skits guys or doing your own skits series?
I have some great skits. I've shot, but okay, go on my platform. I normally do skits for brands. I don't do like random. The story comes to mind and I don't. So the brand I represent, big shout outs to FVV Foods. They are the force behind mine. They are the first company to sign me on as a brand ambassador.
Okay.
I shoot skits for them and people love it. You can go check it out on TikTok. Some say that they should put it on TV because it is good. So I don't actively do the skits, but I'm thinking of doing a movie.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm thinking of one of these days coming up with one solid, good movie that has humor, everything in it. Then people just buy a ticket, go and enjoy.
All right.
Because as a comedian, there are so many avenues to exhibit your talent: movies, radio, TV, stage. Yes, and I need to touch all these bases.
But the money is good.
Oh, it's better than when we joined.
Yeah, because I saw your picture be then and now. I don't know if we should put it on the screen.
Don't try. You want people to buy my tickets. Don't try.
All right. Charlie, thank you so much for passing through, and I wish you all the best.
Thank you so much.
For your special Funny Boy Innit. I wish you all the best.
One big VIP this thing for you. You and the boys.
Allah.
No, you for come.
Oh, I will come. Come in there, I will come. Me, I like comedy shows. what I do on YouTube self is some kind of comedy. People are saying I should do stand up and things, but
Yeah. Why not?
I've not reached there yet.
No. What is rich there?
No, I've not. I don't want to rush.
So do it
things.
as a hobby. Don't even plan on perform. Come to the comedy club.
Okay.
Come sit there, watch other people perform. Once in a while, you pick my 2 minutes. Nobody's going to kill you.
Okay.
You write 1 or 2, like they don't laugh. Come. No one paid to come and watch you. It's a comedy club.
Yeah. All right. I'll take that into consideration.
So I'll start chasing you.
Thank you so much, Lekzy DeComic. We've had great conversation. You can follow him on social media, Lekzy DeComic, Lekzy DeComic.
DECOMIC. Autocorrect will give you demonic, but change it back
to the comic. Where the Lekzy come out?
I don't know.
Maybe say your name be Alex or something.
No. Seriously, my dad gave me some nice nickname when I was going to school. I should have used that name.
What name was that?
Kane. Kwame Anso in Cancer Emmanuel. Then I said Lekzy because when I was in JSS, people were picking names. I don't know what came to. I said Lekzy. I didn't have a meaning. They said okay, so it was Kill Lekzy. Do you know that kill to me meant cute? I thought that when you spell cute, it's not with kill. And then so Kill Lekzy.
So Kill Lekzy.
But when I became a gunner, I added the comic. So I took out the Kill. So the Lekzy, I made sense from it at some point. I said it means L means learned, E stands for exceptional, K stands for knowledgeable, Z stands for the zeal I have for the job, and Y stands for the girls say I'm yummy.
Allah. Bro, thank you for passing through. Yeah.